in part 2 I'm going to be baling the haylage, which I'm showing you right now. Very quick glimpse. So because the rowing up video got cut short, because Dad took over to actually row up down here. So hi, welcome back to part 2. Hope you all enjoy the haylage video. I am baling today. Merch link is in the description, also my Instagram, and please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. My name's Drew. So let's get started. I'm baling. Having some bothers with the Mchale, so I'll get into that shortly. And it's an absolute scorcher of a day. So yeah. It's a day for the pit vipers. It is a roasting, and it is so sunny. Hitch up the baler, come down, get a look over, get a quick grease, and yeah. I've got one thing to adjust though. Last year the sensor went on the back door, and when I was baling the straw we noticed it wasn't baling, the bales were quite small, so it turns out the sensor's not been adjusted properly. We didn't realise that there was a certain adjustment required to do when you put the sensor back on, and that's what made it think that basically when the sensor's too far away, it's like the door starts opening a bit, and then that's when it senses that the bale's ready, and then that's when you put the bale on. So I need to adjust the sensor out to it, I think, and that'll mean it'll take longer for it to move further away to the point where it will activate. So I've got that to adjust, but I'm not sure what the adjustment is, so I'll need to look at that. I might just be a bit fidgety till I find out how much it needs to be adjusted by, but I'm sure I'll work it out. I'm sure there'll be something somewhere. That is very bright with these on. Whoa. This is as rough as a badger's arse. Right, let's get this baler. The hook for trailers and what like, just most general things have the hook. Quick hitch is in, and this is a drawbar for the baler. Bit sturdy, bit dirty, that'll be fine. And that's where she'll sit. Right, so I just need a pin. Pretty sure it's on the baler because it's the right size of pin for it, and it just stays with the baler. So right, I'll get my baler bar thing, the electrical box that goes in the cab, and then I'll go away up the road. I made a little adaptation onto the back of this wee metal bar, bent bar, so we can just put it up there like this. Just finger tight. You know, you get fed up with suction cups falling off the windows, eh? So I took the suction cup off when we got these bigger tractors, and fired it in there. So perfect. It's, you know, so it's right here. You know, the window, and fall off the window and press the reset buttons and all sorts, or start netting instead of just getting on with the job, you know. So so back into this little hut. Nice little tight squeeze. Ah, great. I can just see some nettles right round about where my legs are gonna go. Perfect. Just lean back a little tad, so what I'll do, put that there, first back, and it'll fall in. That's it, perfect. Right, lift this up. and means I can pull it in now. And I'll draw it out the shed away from these things. And quite tight fit, like. Right, get all these pipes in. Dump, dump, dump. These big shafts. Get this clamped. Don't want this moving. Perfect. So had to all be tangled up, so what do I want anyway? So front lever for the pickup reel. This one for the back door. And this random odd one out for the knives. If it's not plugged in, the knives will just start coming out. There we go, right. I'm doing this control up to the cab, and lastly some lights. So we're ready to go. So I lift this up, and when I get to the field, put my wheels on, keep it the right height. So all ready to go. An old Mchale F550, the old square type baler, before they moved on to the new curvy, sexy looking balers. You know, the curvy look rather than the sharp look. So it still does the job pretty good, just keep maintenance on her. So this is where we reverse our seeder into, very tight as well to lower the markers. An old square baler, power ara, and our twin wrap. Very good. Right, here we go, way down the road, give her a quick look over, and then I get some baling done. Just giving her a quick check, and then I'll adjust this sensor. You'll see it there, got it last year, so it's to be closer to this plate than it is, so I'll get the spanners and sort that out. Give her a quick grease, change the grease cartridge, check the oil, and it should be away. So the baler was put away last year with near enough a full cartridge, which is perfect, and the oil's pretty well up as well, so now I just need to go around with the grease gun, grease the points, and then adjust this, and that'll be the last thing to do to that. So I've got to take, well, this panel off, I think, to get in and grease the cog, and I've got the other side to do there as well, then grease up there, and that should be me. Okay, time to adjust this ever so slightly. So let's see how to do this. So get that loose, get that closer, you know, there's not much more for it to go. Just as long as it's not touching, I believe is what it was. You don't want to mash it. It's maybe a bit close now, so back just ever so slightly. That's it. Right. pretty close now, so surely that's it. Probably get a credit card in there, maybe that. Maybe a wee thin slice of paper. I've got it pressured up just to make sure that it's definitely not going to mash when I pressure it. So let's hope that that's that, and I've got nice proper filled solid bales now. It's the back door here getting greased now. Alright, the first bit now, this will be a good tester because it's not far away from home, so she's looking pretty dry now after getting a wee fluff over into this pile, and aye, the stuff that was damp is no longer damp. There'll only be a wee bit of damp at the bottom, but then when it gets wrapped it's not going to matter, and it'll be haylage, it'll be perfect. So I'll just get my wheels on the now and we'll be off ski. Wheels are quite simple, just means it's easier to go in and out fields and along the road. So just leave that in there, that's one. Good old Baler. There we go. Wheel 2. Right, we're off. Let's see how this goes. Totally, let's reset that. Right, 0. Get the revs up. Pressure up the door. Put the Baler bar down. Pick up rail. And she's eating it anyway. First mug up of the day. So because it's been trying to pull, this is the wee timer that goes up and over that and then snaps down, and that means that it's that means that the knife's, well, that's the timer, so that basically allows a certain amount of net through before putting the before cutting it. So great. Right, so don't need it anyway, actually. I just need to get this to go. Take these off. Take these off to start with, maybe. And that's in. And I'll leave this loose now till this gets itself running. Nah, it'll not cut. I'll just put one on. An ice fell in there, so I need to get it first. Right, let's try this again. There we go. Forgot to reset it. Right, never mind. This is what I should have done first. There we go. After doing all that talking about it. I don't think ever I've managed to bring the baler out the shed and start it up and it goes first time ever. I don't know if anyone else is the same. There's always something on the first or second bale. Right, first bale, here we go. Right, I'm going to go have a look at it. See if it's made a difference or that adjusting. Looks pretty good, to be fair. Bale 2. See, that was me being greedy there. Right, we're away. Right, net on. Wanted to try and make it to the end of the row, you know. Looks pretty good though. That's a good bale. not going off this time. That sensor should have went off. Okay, so I've had some more bollers with the baler. She's not registering how many bales, because I think right now it's telling me I've only made 2 bales, but as you can see there's 8 and this will be bale number 9 once I'm done here. I'm not really sure what that's all about, and she's not really registering when the baler's full either, so I have to watch till the back door kind of opens ever so slightly, and then make my bale. So, not really sure. Hopefully she'll iron herself out, but I doubt that. Probably a wire. Ugh, well, she's still making bales though. So me and Fader had a quick look over the baler just to see what we could find. And, there must be a dodgy wire somewhere, and that's why it's doing what it's doing. But so I was just going to work away with it for the now, and then we'll probably look into seeing if somebody can find what's wrong with it. There'll be a daft wire somewhere that's hard to see. What is it with wires? Ridiculous. So I'm in this first wee field, it's a wee triangle. Not very much. In this field it's pretty small, but swaths are a decent kind of size. Sun is splitting the skies, and our dry cows are just over here. Some of them are heifers, just in-calf heifers, fling them down here till they start to poke up, and then once they start poking up, bring them home, and then they get a wee learn in the parlour, go in the calving lot, get themselves steamed up, and then I get them milked. So see the milk starting to come over because they're nosy. What's happening? I think there's quite a bit of flies down here. You see all their heads shaking about. But they wonder on a day like this. Whoa, feel that heat. Sister said it's about 25 today. She was in her car earlier, it's 25. Feels it. So 25 in Scotland. Whoa. Get these wheels back on after driving down the road. Bit of a pain, but it's better than catching the verges or cars. Here we go. We're off. Cows are happily watching from the other side. Look at all that stew. Beautiful. We'll go down the road and we'll be able to see how well the digestate's worked out. As you can see, the fields down there, they were the ones that were done with the digestate. They're getting pretty green like, pretty good. So I'll see how much it's boosted on. Looks like this thing started to decide it's working again. But she's still not counting. Right, we'll do that, then that'll reset it so that it beeps again. Right, I think I'm getting the knack of this. So I think it's not fixed, but at least it'll work, I think. Oh dear. Right, it's something we need to look at, but not the now, I'm busy. We'll sort it out soon enough, I would have thought, so. So that's me on to this bottom field now. So this is the steep brae I was on about. You didn't take the chopper down. Of course the baler had to get full here. Right, I'll try and reverse up the hill. Leave my bale off. be alright there. It's on a flat bit now. So, done the first couple of rounds, quite heavy stuff. Quite pleased with it. I should get plenty of bales down here, hopefully. Aye, no, this is just so steep, you know, you're leaning right out the seat here. And it gets worse a wee bit further along, then it gets better, but further away side, it's the worst. You wouldn't usually cut it, but I just decided, right, I'm going in there. Got a couple of bales out it. And I build up my grass here, what's going on? I'm supposed to Mchale or crunch it. Wasn't he lifting it there for some reason? There we go, we're away again. Yeah. The baler's working fine as long as I remember to keep pressing and resetting, but I'm still on 2 bales. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what to do about it. One of barley's just across there, it's looking pretty good, it's thickening, it's looking so heading now, which is brilliant. One thing about down here is I don't like is these telegraph poles and electricity poles. They're just everywhere, always in the way. So, I'm not sure if I pressed that, but that should be fine. Right, that's fine, I'm not going up the hill yet, so. Up we go. It's just a wee random short steep bit. Just at the end of the hill, end of the fields, end of all the flat fields down here. You come down here and it just drops like that. It's random. You can see the grass is really greening up because of the digestate. It's brilliant. Really green, really thickening. So that should be ready in a couple of weeks, I think. Don't forget to press that, stop forgetting. You'll end up building big bales and they don't wrap very well. Not gonna lie, that beeping does annoy me a bit. As it would most folk. Getting across this wee brae now. Just want to take my time. Just when I think, you know, just in case it started beeping at me going down the hill. There she has, Nate, perfect. Not had to leave one on the hill yet, perfect. That's when you find out how good a baler driver you are, when you have to start leaving bales and hills. must only have been 2 into 1, looks a bit lighter. Just send it up this one. At a right angle it'll come out and steer down the hill. Too much at an angle it'll come out and then roll away that way. So there you have it, a bale sitting on the side of the hill. I've had plenty of practice at home. Baling the straw, but I've also had plenty of accidents at home baling the straw. It's very hard to judge sometimes, but you get into a knack of it, and then sometimes you can think too much about it and then make a complete arse of it. Okay. It's harder to do when you reverse down the hill. To reverse it aiming up the hill ever so slightly. There we go. It's another one. This is the bit that we don't usually cut over here. I was feeling brave, just drove right up and round. But it's on this and this, you know, a slight slant over to the side, and it's steep, you know, there's no runoff anywhere. It's usually quite a wet bit too, but because it had been dry I decided I was cutting it, so aye, we'll get an extra couple of bales out of here, so why not, you know? If you can cut it, why not? That's the last row of the haylage on this daft steep bit here. So, it'll not be a very big bale, but it'll be fine. We'll just go around picking up the dregs. There'll be a couple of missed bits, not very much, just the odds and sods that the rake didn't catch, so, or put into a decent row, so we'll catch it all. So anyway guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I might actually split this video into 2 parts. So anyway guys, thanks all for watching. We'll see you on next time. I'm not sure what I'll have up, but well, I suppose it'll be wrapping all this, I suppose. But aye, so next time I'll be wrapping this with a Mchale twin wrap. So it doesn't take long to wrap with that machine. It'll be on the back of the Doots, I would have thought. If not, the 140 will be on it. Dad favourite is his Doots because he likes to potter about with that. Fair enough. Does the job, it's fine. So aye, no, thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. and have a look at my merch link in the description, and my Instagram is also there too. So we'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already guessed, I am Drew. So thanks for watching, see you all next time. So right at the end here, this is the grass that's growing with the digestate. Thought I'd give you a wee quick glimpse of it before I finished up for today. Hope you all enjoyed, and this is how it's growing, which is pretty damn good, I would have said. Cheers for watching, we'll see you all next time.